Hey, all, Pete here. I'm back at the spot where I caught that big beaver yesterday, and sure enough, had another one. Had a small one today, which means there's one more down here. I think the female, the big female. We got a medium-sized one out of here earlier this year, and then we thought they'd moved on, and then they came back, chewing down all these shade trees that people use for their horses, and it's kind of a pain in the butt. So anyway. We got that big male yesterday, and then today I got a little baby, a yearling. So I think this female is probably still roaming around in here somewhere. In fact, I think she might have just swam by. Anyway, so let me show you. Here's what we got this morning. This little guy here, and he was a rear foot catch because, you know, his rear feet are going to come down pretty close to the bank to get out, as opposed to a bigger beaver. So anyway, he was drowned, and something I do a lot of times with beaver sets, I don't use drowner locks just because I don't want to take all the cable and everything with me, and if I use a drowner lock on wire, on tie wire, it'll kink it and can break it. So I just run tie wire through, a couple strands of strong tie wire through the trap ring. And then what I'll do to make sure, and I'm doing that this time because this female is probably pretty good size, and even though this water is really deep right here, I want to make sure that she drowns, is I'll put some weight on the trap. So I found this old cinder block, and it's weighted to the spring of that big number 4 sitting down there in the water, which will help drag that female down when we get her. So this wasn't my best beaver set, I didn't think, of all the ones I made, but it's the one that's producing. So you can see I freshened the mud up, and these giant castor mounds are just screaming to a beaver, hey, come over here. I mean, that's what they're doing. They're just screaming to those beaver to come check things out. They can't resist it. I don't have to use any lure. I just make big fresh mud mounds, and those beaver will come and investigate them like they have been. Again, there's my big number 4. We're looking for a front foot catch, hopefully. With this, the water straight out from those springs is a bank. It drops down about 3 feet, so there's no way to set this any different, really, that I'm aware of. And so we're looking for a front foot catch right there. Anyway, that's the set. 2 down, 1 more to go. Got to get the big female. All right, remember, God is great, guns are good, freedom is precious. If you like my videos, please subscribe. I make them to try to help people get started trapping. I'm not an expert, but I've made a lot of mistakes that I've learned from, and I'm sure I've got many more to make. So thanks. We'll see you next time.